Good morning or afternoon. We're going shopping for boots for Alina for our Lake Tahoe trip, and she has dried oatmeal on her face. Yeah. I love that everything is all decorated. Yay! Alina, look at the lights, honey. Do you see all the lights? Oh my! We're in the elevator. You look so zoned out, honey. Woohoo! Open sesame. Do you like them? Bunnies! These are her favorite, all these jelly cat ones. So soft! Oh my gosh, I did not see this when we had Alina. Look, it lays down flat so they can take naps. Interesting. Interesting. I'm intrigued. Okay, I think I've decided. I'm still happy with the Upper Baby Vista. I'm still glad we chose that one. I don't like this storage thing on the bottom. It's like, we use that storage part of the Vista all the time. But if the Vista would come out with a seat that can lay all the way flat, that would be so helpful, like at Disneyland or something. Come on, Upper Baby. I believe in you. Oh my god, this is adorable. The Uggs were too big, but these Toms might just work if we get her some thick socks. Are those pretty, Alina?
She's here during the day. Yeah, she's here until about 5. I don't mean to.
Come on, honey. You like that box? Hi, Cherie. Yeah. Do you see Minnie Mouse? A doggy? Tickle, tickle, tickle. There's a smile. I can tickle, tickle, tickle you. Tickle, tickle, tickle. I'm going tickle. That worked out perfectly. We got Alina shoes for Disneyland when it's a little colder, so not like super warm shoes, but they have a little bit of that, the thicker lining in the shoe. And then we got her, not Uggs, but Baby Gap had some with sheepskin on the inside. Probably fake sheepskin, but it'll keep her warm. But it seems like they all come in size 5. Like, what do people do that, like, they don't start until size 5? So what do you do if your child is a size 4, but you're going to the snow? And size 4 is obviously, they're big enough to walk. And they're telling me, oh, well, if she's walking, you don't want, you use the soft sole bottoms, you want to use the hard sole bottoms, but the hard sole bottoms start at size 5. I was like, okay, Alina cannot be the only child that walks and is a size 4. Like, I don't know. That was kind of weird to me. Maybe they mean in store they don't have it and I have to order online, but that just seems silly. But anyways, we got them. You can go ahead. That guy seemed like he was in a rush. But anyways, we got him. Okay, goodbye. Hello. Alright, you guys are gonna have to sit with me while I pack up. So, we were looking for boots for Alina because we were gonna be going to Disneyland later this month and it's gonna be colder than it was when we last went, which was 104 degrees in October, which was so crazy. But it should be colder now that it's December. So we needed shoes for that, and then also because we're going to be taking her to the mountains. I don't even know if there's much snow, but it will be really cold. And now that I am off of bed rest, so I can go and not do anything crazy, but I can go with my parents to the snow. They came up to help me with Alina while I was on bed rest and Micah had to work. So yeah, so I'm packing up all our winter stuff and thought we could have a little chat. So just wanted to update everyone on current symptoms, which are none, unfortunately. I don't think I ever, I don't think we posted on here like what happened with Alina. So recap, we had done an intended fresh IVF cycle, but I got really severe OHSS, ended up in the ICU and hospitals, a crazy situation. You guys can watch that video if you want, where we explain that whole thing. But we, after that, obviously we couldn't do the transfer. So a couple months later, after my body had time to recover, we did a frozen embryo transfer, and we did get pregnant, but we miscarried that baby. And then there was no heartbeat at our ultrasound, but it had looked like it had, you know, been growing probably right up until right before the ultrasound, so that was hard. Size-wise, it's what it looked like. And then we did another transfer, and that's how we got Alina, and that was in November of 2016. That's wrong. November of 2015, and she was born in 2016. But Alina's embryo had actually split into twins. So Alina had an identical twin, but we miscarried that baby also early on, and I thought I was, but we didn't know. It was, you know, at our first ultrasound we had seen, I had a lot of bleeding and I thought I miscarried completely. But when we went to the ultrasound, they showed us that there were two, and we still had one left, and so that was really hard, but also exciting because we were happy that we even had a baby that had a heartbeat. But then, you know, sad that we had lost another child of ours. And so yeah, with both those pregnancies though, from very early on I had symptoms already. So by now I had sore or tender breasts, and they were swollen or swelling already, and I had a little bit of implantation bleeding, like just a pink tint. It wasn't bleeding, it was just tinted pink. When I would go to the bathroom, I would wipe and see the pink tint just once. And it was reassuring because I knew to expect implantation bleeding. And with Alina's transfer, or with the first one, it was on day 2 I saw it, and with Alina's it was day 3, and day 3 has come and gone, and I have not seen anything. I don't have sore boobs, nothing. The only thing I'm experiencing is nausea. I'm pretty sure that's just due to the medication that I'm taking and not due to pregnancy. But I don't know if any of you did. That would be encouraging if you want to let me know. I'm pretty positive usually, but I'm just feeling kind of worried because I haven't felt anything. Yesterday I had the weirdest experience. It was so crazy. Okay, I need to stop packing because I have to focus. It was the craziest experience. Sorry if I was looking at the viewfinder this whole time. It's like balancing on this little thing on my bed, and Hachi keeps like jumping around behind it, and so I'm worried it's gonna knock the camera over, but I'll try to look right in the lens. But yesterday I had the craziest experience. I have a scar on my stomach from where they placed the drain when I had to be in the ICU following my egg retrieval, and I don't love it. It like has a little keloid on it, but just that area was a little itchy, and I just went down to scratch it, and I was laying in bed, it was nighttime, and I felt my scar. And for a second, this like happened within like, I don't know, 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds. It was like so fast, but to slow down my thoughts, it was I thought, oh, my scar. And so I just like held it and thought, like I just wanted to connect almost to the babies that we had lost and ask them to protect their brother or sister, or like, I don't know, I didn't even have a fully formed thought. I just wanted to connect to my other babies. And so for just the quickest half a second, I just closed my eyes and I felt this crazy, like, I know this sounds crazy, and I'm not one to like be all like, ooh, like into this stuff all the time, but it was undeniable. It was weird. I don't know what it was, but I felt this, almost like this light flash, and like where in the movies when they like shake the camera to make you feel like something is like happening energy wise, that's what I felt like. Like I felt like my world just like shifted really quick, and this connection between my stomach and like something else was like this flash of light, and then it kind of shook me, and then I felt a little twinge in my lower abdomen like immediately after, and I immediately was like tearing and like tears coming out of my eyes, and I told Micah like, Micah, come. And I was trying to explain to him, and I was crying so hard I didn't even know why I was crying, and I don't know what that was, and I'm going to try to explain what I think, and you might think I'm crazy, but I just want to document this because it was a really crazy feeling. But I feel like somehow they were connecting to this embryo, and I don't know, it could be either, but either way I guess I'm comforted that maybe they were hopefully protecting this one, and if not, I almost wonder like, did they take that one with them? Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. Yeah, I don't know, like maybe they took it with them and they're all together, but I don't know. I just wanted to make sure I record that so I remember it. But it was definitely like, I've never felt anything like that. It was really crazy. And yeah. Anyways, so now you know, like that kind of is also part of like me feeling kind of bummed out, because I almost feel like that's probably more what I felt happened. I took it with them, and I don't know, I just want it to work. I want to keep the baby here, and I want Alina to have a sibling, and I don't know. Just try to stay positive, try to keep spirits up. I think the best thing for me is I like to distract myself. So watching TV or like binge watching shows on Netflix is really good for me to like get my mind off stuff. And now we're packing. But hopefully this little trip will also distract me, and we'll be able to have a good time and prevent me from being tempted to go take a home pregnancy test. Micah has to stay here for work. So it's just gonna be me and my parents and Alina. I'll record some of that. Hopefully there's snow. I don't even know if there's snow. There hasn't been any in a few weeks. We might have to go to like the very top of the gondola or something. Let me know if you guys had any crazy like really early symptoms, like, or the nausea. I mean, I'm sure it's from medication, but if any of you think it might be otherwise, that would be encouraging to know. All right, keep you posted.